Good evening, guys. It's another beautiful Tuesday, and of course, that time of the day where we get to deep dive into the world of social media and talk about everything trending, hot and spicy on the internet. You're welcome to Afia TV Official on Afia TV, broadcasting live from the cool city of Enugu State on DSTV 254 and Go TV 17. My name is Divine Onoha, and it is always a pleasure to be in your faces, giving you all the stories, bringing fresh perspectives and hot takes from the streets of social media, the streets of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and you name it, we're here. We are everywhere, in fact. My duty is to spy and to get all the juiciest stories and bring them to you every 5:30 p.m. on every weekday here on Afia TV. But I'm not going to be doing it alone. I am here with a very, very beautiful young lady seated with me here. She goes by the name Blessing Obu, a receptionist and a beautiful one at that. Good evening, Blessing.
Good evening, everyone.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay, this was not our agreement. This was not our agreement. Offset. Don't let me expose you on live. So please, talk well. Good evening to you.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Nice meeting you.
And you?
How's your week been?
Fine.
What did you do today?
I'm just sitting down. I work as a receptionist in a real estate company. So we we invest on farm. I'm on all these land issues. If you have your property, we do sell properties.
Okay.
So if you have property or you want to sell or you want to buy, you have come to us. We'll put it through.
Okay, so I guess I'll be gathering all my money so that when I'm ready, I'll come and meet you. You better do me well, oh. It's not to be smiling, you do me well.
No problem.
All right, so we're just going to be talking about everything trending on the internet, like I told you before. And today we'll start from the top. Our 001, the president of Nigeria, Tinubu, is on this particular. I don't know why they made him the cover picture for this story, but the story is a very interesting one. And it says, each Nigerian owes an average of 619,501 naira. Each Nigerian. And according to the data published by the Debt Management Office, Nigeria's public debt stood at 134.297 trillion naira as of the second quarter of 2024. So let me explain it in easier, simpler terms for you. Okay. If Nigeria's public debt is 134.297 trillion naira, and then they divide it among Nigerians, it will mean that every single Nigerian is owing 601,501 naira. How does that make you feel?
That's really bad. As in, we the Nigerians, we are not stable here. We are suffering. So Tinubu, our president, is not doing well at all. He's not doing well. It has been hard for us here. He's not doing well, and the what is it called? The price that with the debt we are owing is too.
It's too much.
It's too much. It's too much for us. So we can't. You should find how to sort it out. As we can't deal with that.
We can't deal with that.
It's very high.
So I'm pretty certain that they're not expecting us to come and pay, because I don't know about you, but me, I'm not going to pay. I'm not going to pay.
Where is the money coming from?
Do you understand?
Where is the money
most people don't even make up to that amount in a whole year. In a whole year, people don't make that amount, and they're saying that's what we're owing.
Me, as an example, I don't make that amount. Even in a year, no. It's not. It's very high.
Honestly, it's quite disappointing, and I think that it has. These are the kind of things that you see, and we really need to start asking questions. The leadership of this country needs to be accountable, because it is crazy. It is, and yet we're not seeing where these monies are going into. We're not seeing, if you're borrowing this amount of money every year, if you're borrowing this, we need to see where it's getting into, right?
Yes.
But let's take a look at the comments and hear what you have to say as well. Let's see what people are saying on the internet. The first one here says, take it or leave it. You and I have started paying this debt. This is from Sold by Cars. I think maybe he has a point. The fact that we are suffering. So it could mean that all these expenses we are seeing is somehow a way of paying it. I don't know. The next one here says, Shishi, I will not pay. Una consult me before borrowing. Why will you put debt on my head? Make people wait vote Tinubu pay am abeg. The next comment here says, Jesus has paid it all. I think this is where I stand. Jesus has paid everything. Nobody should disturb me. I don't want to know. The next comment from Her Sexcellency says, when did I do guarantor for the loans collected? For real now. When did we weren't made guarantors for the loans? So I don't see why. We don't even need this information. We did not ask for it. We're just asking for a better Nigeria. Please don't tell me. I don't want to know because you didn't inform me before you went to collect this loan in the first place. And so moving on to the next comment, it says, thank goodness I'm Igbo. Nigeria already says I am not Nigerian enough. So over to you, Nigerians. Wow. And the next comment here says, who divided the money? I am not paying anything above 4,600 naira, and I'm not joking. I'm not even going to pay 4,600 naira. Will you pay?
Anything.
And over to the next one here says, tap here, let's laugh together. Please tap here, let's laugh together. But seriously now, I think that something has to be done about these debts. Something has to be done.
Something really has to be done because we can't deal with all this. Like the expenses, the height of things are really coming up, like seriously. So we really have to do what we do to it.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. President, you've heard from my guests. You've heard from me. You've heard from every Nigerian out there. Something has to be done. We can't be hearing this. We can't be adding more sorrows, more miseries, more pain to the injuries that Nigerians are already facing. Honestly, I think this is the wrongest time for people to even be calculating this thing and be showing us. Because what are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to be clapping? No, what are we? I mean, please. Nobody should annoy my annoyance. Please. So we'll move on to the next story. And this next story is from the world of Nollywood. So this actress, Georgina came out today and she was complaining bitterly. According to her, she's a movie producer, she's a movie maker. So she was complaining that whenever she's trying to shoot a movie, you know, you get people who come to shoot. Like you get actors just to cast, to cast your movie, you get people. So according to her, that there's this new trend in the industry that you go and meet an actor and say, please come and act for me in this movie. I'll pay you. And of course, the actor will negotiate their price. They'll call millions. They'll call 1.5 million, 2 million, and they'll tell you, this is my price. And you as a producer, you say, okay, fine, I'll pay you. Or you negotiate. If you can't pay up to that, you just find a way, By the time you've agreed on the price, the actor or actress now goes, who is going to be in the movie? They want to know who they will be acting with before they will know whether they will act the movie. But I think we have the video. Let's watch the full video.
Breathe. You get why I thought say make una breathe. Get what don't they disturb me since? It don't they disturb me. I didn't come to want to promote my movie. Relax, man, calm down, listen to me. If you're an actor, producer, upcoming actor, listen to this. So recently, it has been happening. Recently, I will call an actor for a job. Or I'll write you. I want to work with you. The next thing you will ask me now, okay, we go negotiate finish. And I go pay your money. With plenty, I beg, cut something for me. I'll be your colleague who cut something. And the next thing you go ask me, be say, who did the film? I could tell you who did the film. Normal, we all do actors who did the film, because you won't know whether you go feel vibe with the person and all of that. Some people will go as far as suggesting cast where you go use for film, where you they pay the person. Now as you take get the money, take pay the person. The person now say, if you go use that person, I go do the film. So So if I know use this particular person where you want, this particular cast where you want, you not go do the film. This has been going on. I don't know, maybe I'm a bit old school. This one just happened today. I've tolerated so much in this producing business. I don't tolerate too much. You don't reach me. In fact, you don't reach me. I say I must talk and today. My producer, I have a producer that works with me. I told her, contract somebody for a job. I like her act. She said, good morning. So the dates for the shoot was moved to December 11th to 13th. Please, can we lock the dates down? He said, good morning, let me check. Who are the actors she will be working with? Who are the actors she will be working with? For an actress, we just they come. You know how long person don't do this game? I they call you for my fee, make you come shoot for me. I will pay you your money. You even referred me to a management. You referred me to a management. I don't have a problem with you having the management because that's the way you want to do your own packaging. Where I come from, we go audition that year. We go, I started from the bottom and I got here. Some people, they are blessed. They just come, God do one for them. Anyway, at the advent of YouTube, which is good. I'm so happy for so many people. But not beside I go call you for my film. I want to pay you. You will be asking me which actors am I going to be working with? What is your business with that? What is your business with the actors that you're going to be working with? You're going to be paid, come and do the job and go home. Don't be concerned about the actor you should be working with. So we even go as far as suggesting, saying if you don't get that person, they don't go do the film. Or go the for my money again, I go call you, make call act for me, you go tell me who I go use for my film. Make that nonsense stop. Make that nonsense, make it just stop today. Make that nonsense stop. I said, make this video. I said, cool. Not try and with me. Don't try with GI films. If I call you for film, come and do your job and go to your house. I will pay you your money. Don't come and be suggesting people always for my film. You dey hear me so? If you not trust yourself, no they collect money, no they collect high money. If you want me to pay you 1.5, 1 million, do your job and go. If you don't want to promote my film, I will promote my film by myself. I will pay people that promote my film. Come and do your job and go. No, they tell me who I go use for my film. Make that nonsense stop. Make that nonsense stop.
And in case you did not start this video from the beginning, let me just explain what she has said again. So, like I said before, she said she gets to call actors to come and, be featured in her film, to come and act. And then they start asking her who is going to be acting, who am I going to be working with? And she has a problem with that, especially those who go as far as suggesting that this person must be in the movie before I'll be able to act. This person has to be in the movie, suggesting to her the cast that she should use for her movie. And she says, no, if I'm paying you for a job, you should come and do your job and go. It's none of your business who is coming to the movie, who is acting alongside you. So I'd like to know, first of all, how do you feel about this whole thing? Do you support her? Do you think she's making sense?
No, on a side, I do think that for them to say that they don't want, they want to know who they're acting with. So it's okay to ask, because some people cannot, as in the vibe you are giving them, will determine, as in, do you want to work with this person or you don't want to work with it?
Okay.
So she's saying that they will have to ask her who they are working with. So
you think it's okay?
It's okay somehow. It's not okay somehow.
Okay, how is it not okay? And how is it okay?
Because...
Okay, you've explained that it's okay because they get to know who they are vibing with, whether they can work together.
Yes.
Then it's not okay because...
Because it's not okay because the person, the actor, have to ask, as in he or she wants to know who the person is working with. So they have to know the reason. They have to know the person, like understand. Some people they don't vibe with people like that. So they have to know you, as in know if you have the capacity to act this movie with them. Movie. So that's it.
But you said it's not okay in a way, right?
Yes, it's not okay.
So why is it not okay in a way?
Let's just say because they don't have to give the rights, as in they don't have to say. They are paying them for the money.
For the job.
For the job. They are doing their job. So it's just to do their job and go. Why some, we are humans, some behave somehow. They'll say, no, I don't want to do with this person. This person can't do this thing. Why some will say, let's see, as far they are paying me the money I expect. So that's it.
Anyways, I kind of agree with you a little. I think it's a two-sided thing as well. It is good in that you get to, because the truth is, whether we like it or not, there's a lot going on in the industry, and I think not everybody is comfortable with everybody.
Yeah.
Normally, it's not everybody will be comfortable with. There are people who you probably consider an enemy. I'm not saying it's a good thing to have enemies everywhere, but it's sometimes inevitable. There are people who you consider an enemy. There are people whose maybe behavior on set you don't really like, and you just want to be mindful. There are people who you've decided within you that you're going to avoid in this industry entirely because of reasons best known to you. So it's good in that sense to ask, just so that you are sure, so that it does not. There are even people who I sort of think that there are people you ask with and it may sort of tarnish your image, tarnish the kind of reputation you're trying to build for yourself. In that angle, maybe it's okay. But from the other angle now, it's somehow too, because why would you even go as far as suggesting a cast to the movie maker? I mean, that's even crazy. That is a whole new level of crazy, because you're not contributing to that production, you're not helping her, and you're possibly not even reducing the money. You're possibly not even, reducing your own charge, and then you're insisting that this person, you're not ready to work. It puts you out there as an unserious person. That's what I think. What do you think? Somehow, right?
Yeah, somehow.
But are there other reasons why you think these people would want to, apart from the ones I mentioned, are there other reasons why you think these people would want to find out? Maybe pride. Do you think some people are just proud, and because maybe you are not coming actor and me, I've blown. So I now say, okay, let me know who is acting with me. Then if I find out it's an upcoming actor like you, I'll now refuse.
Yes,
that's possible, right?
Yes.
And that's not good.
Yeah, it's not good. You have to, as in, we human have to bring ourselves down.
Bring ourselves down.
It's very good, as in, it's okay for you to bring yourself down. So the pride is not, it won't take you anywhere. So you have to bring yourself down.
I actually think the reason Georgina is complaining is because of that pride thing. I think that is why she's coming out to say what she's saying.
Yeah, I think so.
Because if these are other reasons, if it's those other reasons, she might not really be that angry. But the fact that some people just consider themselves above other people, and you forget that there was a time you were also an upcoming actor. Yeah. But let's take a look at some of the comments and let's see if the people on Facebook agree. Let's see if they agree with Georgina or with the actress that is asking who she wants to act with. The first comment here is from Lolo Neka Obani. She says, I will definitely ask who I am acting with. If I'm not comfortable, I will return your money. I have actually skipped birthdays and events because I found certain people were going to be in attendance. The next comment here is from the Atos family. It says, Georgina Ibe is very correct. They are fond of this and it's annoying. Some will even force and cause trouble when they meet some cast they aren't close to on set. You mustn't be friends to be able to work together. Now hustle everybody day. This person has a point.
Yeah.
And this is from Shedrack David. He says, if you want act, say your price, collect your money, do your job and leave. Not be must say your apprentice or your spouse must follow you act for another person's production. Okay? And this is from Sherif. He says, they are not running from anybody. They feel they can't vibe with the low-class actors. Just like what we said now.
Right.
They believe they are the A-list actors. That is why they make suggestions for the producers who to cast in their movies. They believe if producers cast the new up-and-coming actors, it's like they are acting low-budget movie. Though it happens in the Hollywood, but I see this as a very, very stupid mentality. I see this too as a stupid mentality. And this is from Chinenye Azubike. She says, I have the right to ask who I am working with. And if I don't vibe with such person, I'll decline respectfully. Go ahead to suggest who you use. Going ahead to suggest who you use is now witchcraft and no longer business. I won't support such. That's rather unprofessional. Thank goodness you voiced out, because I saw it in Fame and Fury movie. Then this one here says, Madam, is there right? What's wrong with them asking you who they'll be working with? Make person call kiss with HIV person, all in the name of money or surviving. Wow. And finally, the final comment here says, they have all gathered enemies now. You want May Edochie to come and mistakenly work with Judy Austin? LOL. Okay, so personally, on a final note, I think it's okay to ask, but going to suggest, it's a whole new level of witchcraft. What about you?
Yeah, you have to. Them suggesting is not right. It's not right at all. So
but they can ask.
Yeah, they can ask. The procedure can bring another person, something like that. So if the producer bring another person to act with, and the actor is not comfortable with the person again, then the person has to find his way, and you have to return the money.
Yeah, I think it's not really something to be too worked up about. If the person refuses to act with your cast, the person should go. The person can go. It's my money. I'm the one producing.
No.
Thank you. So I guess that settles the matter. So we'll go for a very short break, and when we return, more on Afia TV Official. Don't go anywhere. You're welcome back to the show. It's still Afia TV Official, and I'm still here with the very beautiful Blessing. Blessing, how are you doing again?
I'm fine.
Yeah, so we'll be getting into our tweet of the day, and it's a very interesting one. I cannot wait to hear what Blessing has to say about this. And the tweet goes thus. Dating a man that cannot help you financially when you are broke is a waste of time. Blessing, over to you. Stop laughing. Agree or disagree. You're not going to dodge it. Agree or disagree. Dating a man that cannot help you financially when you are broke is waste of time.
It's not actually waste of time if the guy is serious, as in the guy is faithful.
Faithful, serious. Okay.
If the guy is faithful to you, because being loyal cannot. You can misbehave. As far as the guy is faithful, you can date, as in you can go on with it. I'm not in support of dating rich. There are some rich guys that you will date, even though, as in they won't support you, or they won't give you that courage you need. They won't. They just God, they just need it just to give you that money, something like that.
That's all. They don't put no other value.
Conversation, as in that communication won't be there. So dating a guy that won't help you financially is not actually a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. Okay, so you mentioned
as long as
he's faithful and serious,
and he's determined to, as in he has plans, as in, and he's working on it, something like that, as in he's focused. So as a lady, you have to encourage something, like you have to be there for him.
Hustle with him, build with him.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was waiting for the part where you mentioned that unless the person is working on it, because I was going to ask you, if you said the person, you at first you said unless the person is faithful and serious. I was going to ask you, please, how would the person show that he's serious? How else can... Okay, I'm not saying this because I'm not taking sides, but I'm just curious. So when you say serious, what exactly are you referring to? How is a man supposed to show he's serious?
As in from his communication, the way you communicate,
the
way you talk to each other, the way you understand each other. As in, even when you are down or something, it's not about money. Even when you are down, or you need to talk to someone, and you'll be there to listen to you. So it's actually, as in, it's okay for me. I take myself as an example.
Okay.
It's okay for me. I don't once you are giving me that attention, that's love. I'm okay with it.
You're good.
I'm okay.
Wow, I like you. I mean, you're very rare to find in a world as, chaotic as ours. I mean, the world has gone crazy. Almost everything has been commercialized. Dating is buying and selling, basically. If you don't even put your head there. So it's good to see someone like you who is still ready to build and ready to. But I'm going to add this. We're not going to lie to ourselves. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to pretend. You must, even if you don't have money, like she said, be working on it. Shall be working. Let me be seeing you work on it.
As in you be serious. As in you won't be just
don't come and sit down and say because you are giving me attention and support. So please, work on it. Thank you. I'm not going to say any other things. But finally, on a final note, this particular tweet, would you say this person is tweeting from a poverty mindset? This woman, this lady saying that dating a man that cannot help you financially when you're broke, will you say that's a poverty mindset, or is it fact?
No, for her own, she's not right. She's not wrong somehow. It's how she thinks.
Okay.
It's how she thinks.
Okay.
Girls think that dating a broke guy is just wasting of time. They can't deal with it.
Okay.
So it's how she
for
thinks.
her. Okay.
So
different strokes for different folks.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Blessing, for joining us.
You're welcome.
It was a pleasure. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Yeah, I do.
All right, and to you, viewer, a big thank you for sticking with us throughout this 30 minutes. Ensure that you follow us on all our social media platforms. Join us every weekday here on Afia TV, same time, 5:30 p.m. And don't forget, my Enugu story is fast approaching. If you are an artist, if you are, I don't know, please, just go to our social media platforms. You'll see all the information that you need. Don't say I didn't do anything good for you. You better submit your entries. You can write, you can make videos, you can do whatever. Just go there and don't say I didn't give you anything good for 30 December. So please, this is the point where I get to draw the curtains. My name is Divine Onoha. Do have a lovely evening ahead. Bye.